All right, how am I gonna do this? So I hope you're not going through any surprise emergencies with your reef tank this week, but I kinda am, and I'm not excited about this one. The protein skimmer has stopped working. So this happened, the skimmer decided to stop working. I've had the skimmer for a really long time, and down here, I mean, it's on the lowest setting, but even if I boost it up to where, look, this isn't even working now. All right, well, so plan of attack today is gonna be taking the protein skimmer out. I'm gonna clean it up. This is gonna be a deep clean. So I came home from vacation thinking everything was perfectly fine with the reef tank. Doesn't it feel like every time you go away on vacation, you get back, something goes wrong with the reef aquarium? Now, luckily, no livestock died or anything like that, and it's just a piece of equipment, and nothing seems to be working. So it's almost been a full week now, or maybe more, that this protein skimmer hasn't been functioning. Now, I will say, with the protein skimmer being down, lights are coming on, I got a window open. But with the protein skimmer being down, it does look like everything is fine. And look at Banana 2.0 cleaning off that rock work, doing what tangs do out there in the back. Got some stuff on the glass I could clean off. My reef tank is full of a lot more soft corals than hard corals. And so there's a little bit more nutrients in this tank as far as like nitrates goes. So I'm not concerned about that. All the levels have been fine. Fish have been doing great. All right, so let's get this guy out of here. This is the cord to the swabby. So we're gonna unplug that right there. This is one of the greatest things ever made for protein skimmers. This thing self-cleans the neck of the protein skimmer using this squeegee right here. And it's pretty awesome. Made by Avast Marine Works. Go ahead, check them out if you haven't. Okay, so now we have to unplug the skimmer. This salt creep everywhere, dude. All right, so this is my skimmer line up here, so we're gonna unplug that as well. Take that off. There we go. Get this guy out of here. Okay, so the skimmer is out of the sump, ready to be cleaned, and the way you go about deep cleaning is that you use 1 part vinegar to 1 part water. Now this is just white distilled vinegar that I picked up at my local grocery store, and this is all you need, just the plain white distilled vinegar and water. So the ratio is 1 to 1 there. Add your vinegar and water to a bucket, put your protein skimmer in there and turn it on. So that's what we're gonna do with this skimmer. So we're gonna find out if I need a new protein skimmer or if this can be salvaged and saved with a vinegar water bath. Okay, so we're out in my garage and I'm just gonna use a 10-gallon bucket. This is what I normally would use if I'm going away on vacation. I set up my kalkwasser dosing in there, so I fill that up with water. But today we're gonna use it to clean the protein skimmer. So first I'm gonna add the water here, and then we'll pour in some vinegar, put the protein skimmer in there and get things going. So turn that off, that should be enough. All right, get the protein skimmer down in there. Perfect. All right, so I hear it turning on. All right, so this is a brand new thing of vinegar, and we're just gonna add some to the mix here. Okay, so this is gonna get in here. The vinegar is gonna clean up in the neck and down at the bottom here. And then we're gonna come in, we're gonna disconnect this. I'm gonna wipe that down, and we'll wipe the outside down as well. But this process is gonna take 24 hours. The cup you can clean by normal rinsing with hot water, as well as cleaning the inside with some hot water. This vinegar is going to clean that pump down at the bottom as well as get deep within here. If I have to take off the body, we'll do that as well. But right now we're going to let this run. Just vinegar, water solution. The protein skimmer will sit in that solution for 24 hours, and then if there's any more deep cleaning necessary, we're gonna clean that up. So, oh boy, look at this. This is literally like 5 minutes later, and we are getting bubbles out the top like crazy. Did I put in too much vinegar? I don't know. We'll see, but hopefully it does a good job cleaning. We'll see in 24 hours. Look at that. Look at those bubbles. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, so it's been a little bit longer than 24 hours, but I just let it sit here, and I'm gonna take off all the different pieces here, let them soak in the solution. I'm gonna try to use this to wipe down the insides. Then we're gonna clean out the cup and get this thing functional again and put it back in the reef tank. Okay, so this actually needs to come off. And get this guy in here. This might be too thick. Let's see. Okay, look at that. So that core line with the vinegar solution is coming right off right there. If I can get in there to move that, there you go. Clean that right out. Perfect. My hand's gonna smell like vinegar. Get the silencer off out of here. Soak that down in there. Now you can take off all of these pieces if you really want to get down everything. We can take it apart and really clean it. But what I want to do is get down in here, clean all of this and everywhere around the pump, and get the outsides. Alright, so for this part we'll continue to clean that top, get that top looking nice, get the body of the skimmer looking nice on the outside, as well as by where it sucks in the water. Make sure the bubble plate is looking nice and clean, and we're going to get down in here as well again. Scrub right there on the bubble plate. Make sure we're scrubbing all of this too. And that nice and clean, nice and deep clean. So you really want to get in here, make sure you get the outsides, and just make it look brand new again. Vinegar solution really goes a long way and just makes it real easy to clean. You saw how that coralline algae just came right off, no problem. Alright, so we can actually take off the bottom here by just loosening these screws on the plate. It'll be like a brand new skimmer again, hopefully. That is the plan. So this should come right off, straight up, go straight up. There we go, that goes straight off like that, and it's good to go. And that leaves us with the bubble plate and the base plate of the Simplicity skimmer. So then we can take this and just... Okay, so you can clean off the base plate like that. Look at that, pretty much brand new. Bubble plate is a bit dirty, but you know what, we're already here. Might as well take it all the way apart, right? I'm just gonna get in here and rinse and clean right here. So the body is looking pretty clean. Maybe work on this a little bit. Alright, and the cool thing about this bucket is the body fits right down in there. And there we go. Fully clean for the most part. A lot cleaner than it was, so brand new. And there we go. We have to let that water drain, let that out of there. And I'm also gonna run this through some fresh RODI water, and we're gonna rinse everything in RODI water before we put it completely back together. So we're looking really clean. Looking like a brand new protein skimmer. So everything is looking nice. We're gonna get this back in the tank. I'm just gonna let it air dry for a little bit, and then I'll take the towel and really get in there and dry it. You can see that I left a few spots right here. I'm not too worried about that. That's okay. I was more concerned about the body of the skimmer. This is nice and clean now. This part right here had a lot of salt creep on the inside of it, so that's nice and clean now. So yeah, I can't wait to see how the performance is gonna be affected and get some better results with this protein skimmer now that it is looking brand new. Okay, so a little bit of vinegar and water goes a long way when it comes to deep cleaning your protein skimmer. So I'm gonna get this back into the tank, get it up and operating and functioning again, and we'll see what it does. Get this cord out of the way, and I'm gonna slide it right back in. And it's already working again. Look at that, we are functioning. It's gonna push everything out. Turn that down low and get the settings set for it again. So I'm gonna have to make the adjustments here and get it up and operational again.